Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining me, and I'm here with an exclusive on the Sussexes tour in Nigeria. So this article here says, the Sussexes made every moment count during their meaningful trip to Nigeria. Speaking with people on the tour, the Duke of Sussex says, quote, "These trips are about us being able to go out and focus on the things that mean so much to us, and being able to be on the ground to us is what it's all about," end quote. And the Duchess of Sussex added, quote, "It's really meaningful just being able to connect to people. That's what makes it special," end quote. That connection was magnified by Meghan's discovery through a genealogy test that she is 43% Nigerian, a revelation that deeply resonated with Meghan as she expressed being in my country in quotes. On Mother's Day, she found it poignant to be learning more about, quote, "my heritage that I'm able to share with my children. That's such a special thing as a mother to know you can do," end quote.
I know it wasn't planned. I'm very, very grateful. I'm very humbled. And today's Mother's Day. So it feels appropriate that though, of course, we are missing our children, I'm missing my babies, it feels very appropriate to be on the motherland and amongst family. So thank you so much for the kindness and for these beautiful names. I'm very grateful, and we can't wait to come back. Thank you so much.
All right,
So the couple hit the ground running when they arrived at Lightweight Academy in Abuja on May the 10th, the first stop of their 3-day stay. Speaking to the students, Prince Harry emphasized the importance of acknowledging tough times, reassuring them that it was okay to not be okay, and Meghan recounted how Lili, who turns 3 in June, recently remarked, quote, "Mama, I see me in you," end quote. Reflecting on those words, Meghan said, quote, "Looking around this room, I see myself in all of you as well," end quote. The scene had all the makings of a royal tour, except this time the couple were not visiting as working royals in quotes, but on their own terms. Still, the similarities to their 2019 African tour were hard to miss. Addressing a group of teens in South Africa in 2019, Meghan said, quote, "I'm here as your sister," end quote, and carried the same sentiment in Nigeria. Meghan told people, quote, "I always reflect back on myself as a young girl and the type of inspiration that I wanted to see in other women. I hope in some small way I can be a part of that for a lot of these young girls especially. I saw myself in them. I see the potential in all these young girls, and by the way, in these young boys as well," end quote. Referring to her son Prince Archie and daughter Princess Lili, who turns 3 in June, she added, quote, "It's what we see in our own children to give them that promise and excitement for their futures," end quote. So, kicking off after Harry commemorated the 10th anniversary of the Invictus Games in London, notably without any royal family members in attendance, the couple's trip to Africa invoked their early hope to serve the Crown and Commonwealth, of which Nigeria is a part, while pursuing financial independence, a notion that was shut down. Expectations of a royal family reunion during Prince Harry's UK stay were quashed when a spokesperson for the Duke said there were no plans for Harry and his father, King Charles, to meet when he was in London due to King Charles's full schedule. And those close to the couple say that the Nigeria tour was not an attempt to highlight any perceived gaps in the royal family workload, which is currently affected not only by Harry and Meghan's absence, but also by King Charles and Kate's cancer treatments. For his part, Harry says, quote, "You know what Africa means to me over the years. It is a very, very special place, and to be able to include Nigeria now in the Invictus Games, I'm very happy," end quote. The couple traveled at the invitation of Nigeria's Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Musa, and much of the itinerary highlighted the Invictus Games. The tour included a visit to Nigeria and Concord, an Invictus-affiliated charity that similarly utilizes adaptive sport to empower and challenge wounded and injured service personnel, along with an emotional visit to a military hospital in Kaduna for Harry. At the hospital, he knelt by soldiers beside in a gesture reminiscent of the late Princess Diana, listening intently as they shared their stories. Quote, "Be strong," he told them, noting the transformative power of sport. Prince Harry told people, quote, "That experience of knowing what life post-injury is like gives people so much hope, and hope is a huge part of this," end quote. For Meghan, a pivotal moment during the trip featured a panel discussion about women and leadership alongside Dr. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. And Dr. Okonjo recognizes the pressure Meghan is under in the public eye, telling people, quote, "She is a role model for young women. She is a woman who is not in an easy position, and people are looking to see how she's managing and navigating this. That's one of the things she brings, inspiration. You can see in spite of that, she's a cheerful, warm personality and everyone in the room took to her," end quote. So that's the recap there of this story by People.com, where they had an exclusive where the Duke and Duchess of Sussex shared snippets of their own personal moments there in Nigeria. As you can see there, Prince Harry saying that Africa means a lot to him. And the trip was in no way trying to send any message to, people who are in the institution. But it's just all about Harry, the Invictus Games, Meghan, and their love and connection to Africa. So this is a very cool exclusive story. They have some images here of Harry and Meghan arriving in Nigeria. They also have this very touching image here of Prince Harry in Kaduna at the hospital. It truly is reminiscent of Princess Diana, much of what she would do. And this one here, where, of course, I covered how Meghan was honored by Nigerian royalty, who came to an event and gave Meghan a title, a name that is so special, and gave her a senior rank in their royalty there. So I did cover that here, and links will be appearing in the cards and at the end screen. Hope to see you on there. So once again, Prince Harry, Princess Meghan in Nigeria making a lot of impact. And here's a very cool summary recap by People magazine, who Harry and Meghan have spoken to while on tour. So I want to know your thoughts on this. It has been fantastic covering the couple. And for those of you who've been leaving your comments and likes, I appreciate that so much. It was truly a success by the couple. Everyone wanting Harry and Meghan to come back again. And for sure, we know that because of how much the Sussexes do love Africa, we can truly look forward to them making so many more of these trips on behalf of Invictus Games in the future. So looking forward to that. And in the last video, by the way, I did give a poll, and this poll question asked concerning which country you all would like to see Harry and Meghan visiting next in Africa. And in the poll, I gave the options of number 1, South Africa, number 2, Kenya, Ghana, and Lesotho. And Ghana won the day by 32%, closely followed by South Africa and Lesotho tying, and Kenya having 21%. Now, I've got to say I'm a bit biased here as a Kenyan myself. I would love to see Harry and Meghan there, but of course, Ghana has been really on the forefront of having these amazing events, welcoming people home who have African descent, the diaspora, African diaspora. Looking forward to seeing much more from the Sussexes with all the work they have going on in Africa. And once again, share your thoughts on their tour to Nigeria in the comment section below. As always, before we log off, allow me here to thank those of you who support this channel financially and shout out a couple of you here by name. A very special thank you to you. Dorothy Ross, thank you for accompanying me here on this YouTube journey for so many years now. I truly appreciate you for giving and for showing your kindness to me and for being a blessing to this channel as well. I pray for God to bless you. Know that I appreciate and love you. Thank you. Thank you as well to you, Helene Groen. Thank you so much for your love that is so evident, for choosing to be a member on this channel, and for every way that you engage, for being kind, and for your continued support that you have shown. And allow me here just to say that I love you. Thank you, thank you. And now a very special thank you to those of you who gave through Super Thanks. A very special thank you to you, Jennifer Clark, 2165. That's your handle. Appreciate your kindness and show of generosity. Thank you so much for thinking of me and giving. I appreciate you. God bless you. Thank you as well to you. You go by the handle Cassandra McCullum 1283. Thank you for the positivity and your support. Thank you for the love that you have demonstrated through your giving. You are such a godsend and a blessing. So very kind. Thank you. Thank you. And once again, thank you to all who support this channel financially. If you liked this one, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Click subscribe. It truly does help out the channel. Also follow on Twitter or X. I'd love to see you on there as well for more informal posts. Have a great day. Keep it here for more, and I will catch you all in the next one. Have a blessed one.